There's one of him in every one of you, that's right? So there's a lot of times we get opportunities and we're not on time or something, we just kind of like, oh my God, I hope nobody notices me, you know, so don't be like that, all right? So just come out and be strong, have enough courage to face it and learn the lesson, all right? Because you don't want not be around, right? So I'm going to give you a first lesson really quick. It's called the difference between logical consequence and natural consequence. Right? Listen to me very carefully. So if when you're late for a class, logical consequence is I give you push-ups, I give you dirty looks, you feel bad, or if you're a half hour late, or if you don't come to a class, right? Those are all logical consequences. But what's a natural consequence? You miss the learning. You miss the class. You understand? So when you keep your room dirty, you don't clean your room, what's a logical consequence? You get grounded. Your mom and dad will be upset with you. What's a natural consequence? You can't find anything. Do you understand the difference? So you can work with a logical consequence, you go deal with a natural consequence. Right? So what happens when you lie to someone? Logical consequence, what if they find out? Right? What if everybody finds out? Then I'll look bad. What's a natural consequence?
You feel guilty.
They won't trust you again. You feel guilty. Right? Very good. So that's the difference between logical and natural consequence. Right? Next.
Do not play junior detective and look for what other teammates are not doing.
Exactly. So don't play a junior detective game and don't tattletale basically. Don't come and say, oh yeah, you know, he was late. You know, he never listens, and you know, you don't need to do that. Just worry about yourself and do your thing, and you'll be fine. Okay? Because they probably did a lot of can I's. And can I not do any of these and show up and get my black belt that day?
Yes.
Trust me, some of you will. Every year we have a bunch of them. Right? Yes.
You must have all required weapons with your name on everything. Please bring all weapons to all official BBC classes and exams.
So bring all your weapons and all your equipment, make sure your name is on. So if you leave it here, you can always get it back to you. Okay. How many people do not have not done that yet? You're losing. So please make sure they're very organized. Yes?
You must be able to climb the rope all the way up.
Right, so climbing the rope is very important. How many of you guys cannot climb the rope? Raise your hand. Okay, so you must practice that. Okay, so that's one thing that you must be able to do. All right, now I'm going to tell you something you won't believe me, but climbing the rope is 90% mental, only 10% physical. Right? But you must be able to do it. The reason why? Because it's a natural law. You can't fake it. So you can pretty much fake everything else here. You can fake the forms, you can fake the weapons, you can fake the lessons, you can write really well, you can bring me coffee and stuff, and you can fake everything, right? You can make, but you can't fake the rope. Which coffee is a good idea. But see what I mean? It's a natural law. You can't fake it. So you can either do it or you can't do it. But once I tell you, if you cannot do it, the day you touch that on top, you'll be a different person. Something in you will change forever. Okay? So remember that. Yes?
Get to know your team members well. Remember, you are taking the tests as a team.
Absolutely. So you must know your teammates. Know their first name, their last name. Just get to know each other. All right? It's very important. Okay? Next.
Do not engage in any negative or destructive conversations that involve TKC, Sensei Fariborz, or any of your teammates. Don't take sides against teammates or TKC. Only take sides with them in standing up for excellence and for each other.
Right. So basically, don't sit with each other and massage each other's heart about how terrible I am and how bad so and so is, and they can't do this one or they do. You know what I mean? Don't do that. Don't get involved in those conversations. Right?
You must fill out a daily Kaizen report.
Kaizen means